This week on Keys Outdoors, we're off to northern Minnesota. Rumors are the big muskies are on the move, and we need a big fish on film. So I called up the boys, and we were off on another big fish adventure.
In the net!
Yeah, baby! Yes! Oh man, that was great.
Beast, David. Beast.
I must have chased over 1 million miles. This is more than just, well, a passion. It's our addiction. It defines who we are and what we are all about. It consumes us. If this sport doesn't humble you, well, then nothing will. For us, it's all about the muskie.
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
But we're in northern Minnesota, once again chasing muskies. It's getting to the middle of August. Finally some cool temperatures, so we'll see what happens. I'm gonna tie into some big fish, man. All about the fish, all about the muskie.
In the off season.
In the big grease pile that he has in the back. Yeah, but a river runs through. Well,
I want to do this just a wealth of knowledge in this car. I want to fish in November. You guys are sharp.
And the lack thereof.
What should I go?
Figure right.
Episode 1, The Days.
It's a muskie, dude.
It is.
Told you, shallow invader, gonna get bit. Look at that little guy. I'll tell you what, guys, this is, oh, right by the eye. I'll tell you what, guys, this is a good sight to see. These little fish, that means the fishery is very healthy here. You got good stock. And what you got also is you got a good year class being formed here. So this is a great body of water up here in northern Minnesota. And our first muskie of the trip. Not a giant, but hey, it's a start, man. We'll take them. See that? I'm gonna cut that. We're up here. It's the 18th, 19th of August. Things have cooled down. What we've been dealing with and what has been really tough this year is we had super warm weather. A lot of us just quit fishing, especially in central Wisconsin where I live. We're having water temps, you know, anywhere from 80 to 85 degree water temp, and it's just not good to fish those bodies of water when they're that warm. You know, you'll hook those fish. It really stresses them out. It's kind of good to just lay off those, and that's why we come north, because the water temperatures are cooler here. But that's it, man. We're on the board. Hopefully, we're hunting a lake here too, man, where there are some absolute giants. I mean, big fish. And that's what we're targeting right now. We're working shallow weed, 8-foot weeds, going on the outside of them in 9-foot, and then in 6-foot throwing on them. They're just these long bars of cabbage that we're working right now. We're working the backside. That fish was on the backside. Shallow invader, right on. Top guide. Top. He knows it all. There is a halo around his head.
And on the
Where'd you put
7th
the-
day, before he rested, he said, "Let there be muskies." And the muskies were plentiful and hungry, and they ate bait at will.
You see him then?
No. How big?
He didn't look real big. He looked like a 38, 39 inch fish. Just had one come in. Everyone's throwing something different. Ben's got a topwater. I'm throwing a dog, and Dave's throwing a cowgirl. Fish came in low under the dog, but it looked actually pretty speedy, so that's a good sign. We actually just got a little chop on the water, so it's been flat calm all morning. Sometimes just a little chop, that's all it took. Maybe that's going to spark them.
I am Muskies Inc., and my membership does a lot for muskie fishing. My membership helps to stock lakes with muskies for the future of our sport. My membership helps in cleaning up lakes and providing habitat that makes our fisheries healthier and stronger. My membership helps by getting our youth involved in the outdoors. Like I said, my $35 membership does a lot for the sport of muskie fishing. I am Muskies Inc. Are you?
Americans. We're the creators of things born of an independent spirit, designers of the great, architects of the useful, composers of the loud, builders of the beautiful. We live in a country that lets people make things they believe in, and that's as American as, well,
As the shadows became longer, and with only one small muskie to show for all of our efforts, well, we were still pretty optimistic. For good reason. We were on a body of water that on any given cast, well, you could land the fish of your dreams.
Day one, we've been fishing all day long. It's really been kind of a slow day. We're up in Minnesota. We've seen one smaller fish, about a 36 incher. Mike actually caught a nice little spotted muskie, and we're still pressing on. We like what we're fishing, a lot of good stuff. We're fishing the outside of the weed edges, and then because we haven't fished this lake a lot, we'll turn around and we come right back on the inside and fish the inside, because we're not quite sure. We're trying to find that pattern on if they're on the outside of the break or the inside. So it's getting towards evening now, and we're moving along a big break where we know in the past we've had some luck here. Mike's fished here in the past, Ben's fished here a little bit. So this is a spot where we've moved fish and we know fish are here. We saw a fish porpoise earlier this morning, and we're going to stick with it and catch hopefully a real big fish. That's what we're after, one real big one today. One thing we're doing on a lake that you haven't fished a lot before, we've got 3 guys in the boat fishing hard, and we're mixing it up. We got one guy throwing a crankbait, working it pretty erratically. I'm following behind Dave here with a cowgirl and burning that thing pretty fast. And Mike's actually coming up in the tail end and working a bulldog a little deeper and slower. So we're kind of mixing things up, trying some different things, trying to get these fish to bite. Towards evening, we're going to throw a little bit of top water. That's always excellent this time of year. The water's cooling off. We just come off a major heat wave. So now it's you know, you got to find out what these fish are doing, what they're moving to, and how they're going to react to that cool down period. And the fish should start biting pretty heavy here.
That was on his lure. Welcome to the Musky Hunger Games. Did you see that movie yet? No, the Hunger Games.
Oh, fish, big one, big one. Oh, nice fish. Big here, roster. It's a nice one too. Oh man, this up here. Come on.
No.
Here, get ready. It's a dandy, man. Ready?
No, Dave, you can't do it, man.
All right.
She's still.
I
got her right
here,
here, Dave.
You ready, bud?
Yep.
Here we go. In the net.
Yeah, baby!
Yes! Oh man, that was great.
Beast, David.
Oh, baby.
Beast.
Big beast.
Beast. Classic pattern right there, isn't it? Ripping a depth raider through the cabbage right at sunset.
I'll tell you what happened. Ben just got a little ball up, waiting for his line, and I was ripping, cranking through the weeds. I just kind of let it float up, and then I started cranking down again. Thing just smoked that bait. Awesome, man. It was just awesome. Dude, that's a hog.
Oh, Dave, that's
First real big fish of the year, man. I'm excited, Ben. I'll tell you what, we did work our butts off for this one.
Let's get her up here and get her bumped and get back at her. We got a nice sunset window. We still got plenty of time here.
To catch another one, dude.
I got her ready. I'm gonna kick her out. Oh my God, is this thing big? That's just a hog. Minnesota
Big,
fish. Huge fish.
Look at the girth on that fish. Look at the color on her. She's a big blonde beauty. Let's get her on the board here, Dave, and see what we got. I'll flip it for you.
Alright, we're gonna lay her down. Benny, you mark her. Ready? Benny, what do you got? Hold on, right there.
53 and a half easy. 53 and 3/4.
Almost 54.
I mean, that's
Okay, let's get her up. Get her back in.
Alright, you near 54 incher, man. My biggest fish ever. Thing is just a beast.
Dude, I got terrible pictures. Do a screenshot.
Oh man, has that got a back on it?
Dave made a right call. He picked up that deep diving crankbait and he says, I'm gonna dig them out of the weeds, and that's exactly what he did. What a great tool to utilize, especially if you're not seeing fish, bluebird conditions. Sometimes you gotta get a lure right in their face. If they're laying in those weeds, you gotta dig them out of there. Bulldogs, deep diving crankbaits can be very effective in this situation. What a great fish, man. I'll tell you what, that was just an absolute great fight.
getting ready to go here. Let her go.
Look at her, beautiful.
Keep up with her a little bit.
Oh, she's swimming fine, bud.
54 incher, there she goes.
Right
Live to
on.
fight another day.
Why do I shop at Joe's Sporting Goods? Because they built one of the best muskie stores in the country. Rods, reels, nets, terminal tackle, all the top name muskie lures that have proven track records for catching monster muskies. Plus, I want somebody that shares my passion. Somebody that understands exactly what I need. Outdoor experts. You can visit the store or you can check them out online. Joe's Sporting Goods.
Honey, what are you doing? I thought you were getting your hair cut at Great Clips.
I am. Already checked in.
How?
Their sweet online check-in app. Why wait around there for a haircut when I can work on my body here? I got a few more minutes. And pump it and squeeze it. Ooh, smile at me.
Introducing the online check-in app from Great Clips. No more waiting around, because now we'll be waiting for you. Great Clips, it's gonna be great.
We need all-day power. And we get it. Angry seas and heavy winds, it don't matter. Why? Because we use Odyssey, the extreme batteries. Phenomenal starting power and massive deep cycle reserve power in one battery. Designed and built to last up to 3 times as long as other marine batteries.
We finally found a battery
That can outfish us. Yeah!
New for 2013, Skeeter's MX 2025. Big brother of the MX 1825. It's bigger, and bigger is better. Bigger front and back deck. More features that musky anglers want and demand. Yes, it's bigger, and bigger means more horsepower. Contact the Skeeter Boat Center in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, and see why bigger is better.
With one monster muskie down and a feeding window upon us, we were off to a great evening start. Our plan for the rest of that evening was simple. We weren't going to leave that massive weed bed. One thing we've learned about Minnesota muskies is that they tend to travel in groups. So once we locate a monster fish, we target that area hot and heavy. We know it's just a matter of time until we get another shot at another big fish. Follow it in there.
What? You know, it's like doing something.
That guy came out of nowhere.
Oh man!
Nowhere. Yeah,
Second fish, man. Good job, Benny.
decent fish too. Not a
That is a
monster.
nice one. That is a nice fish.
Not a monster, but she's a nice one. You ready there, David?
ready when you are.
Let's see if I can lift her in there for you. Here she comes.
All right.
You got her hooked good?
Whew, this musky stuff's fun, man. She come out of nowhere and just clocked it. And man, they got some strength here. Wave of water. It's just a 44 or something, but my goodness.
Nice fat fish though, Benny. Oh, God, that thing just doesn't want to come in. Yeah! Baby!
Look at us, we're soaking wet. The camera's wet.
Trolling motor off.
Oh, it don't get any funner than that. Getting crushed boat side by a fish that strong. Woo!
Good job,
David.
Benny. Good job. Nice fish. Real nice fish. Tell you what, guys, that's why we come to Minnesota, man. This is what awaits you. It's a great great fisheries they have up here, you know, and they've got a ton of bodies of water to choose from. We're in an area right now where we have at least 4 or 5 lakes to our access that have this caliber of fish within 40 minutes from where we're at right now. Things get slow on one lake, you jump to the next. That's what it's all about. We're going to explain to you a little bit about what we're doing. The sun just set right now, so that's a sunset muskie right there. All right, guys, fish number 3 of the day, a small one and a giant and a real nice fish here. What a great time we're having. We're in a window, so we're going to make this very quick, and that's very key, is getting this fish released safely, quickly, so we can get back on these fish. Nice
That's
fish.
a beautiful fish. That's mid-40s easy, probably 46-ish.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Just a healthy fish, so strong, man. She really gave me a workout. She put
she
some
did,
water
yeah.
in there.
And we're going to talk about that too, Ben, a little bit, because it's something you did that made that whole catch possible.
Hold on.
Yeah, you'll see in the footage.
One more, Ben. There, that was a good one.
You'll see in the footage, she scared me. Late on that figure 8, so.
Well, and I'll tell you what, guys.
Oh, dude, that's a dandy fish.
Nice fish. Darn right.
That's bigger than that.
I think it's bigger than.
Do you want to board
stick
it?
Give me the board.
I think it's about a 45.
Oh, it's bigger than
Well, you
that.
said 46.
46?
Just hold it and take that end for me. Oh, never mind. You gotta love it when they release like
Yeah,
that.
exactly. But I'll tell you what, guys, we're going to get back to work here, but real critical thing. You guys, when you set the hook on the fish, I looked at Ben, and that fish ran right away. He used his knees as shock absorbers to take that stretch out and basically just go down with the fish. If he would have stayed straight, he may have lost that fish.
Yeah.
So
sometimes
use
that
your knees
sometimes that boat side stuff, a little athleticism really pays off.
Exactly.
You know, you end up with a few more fish. You got to dance a little crazy sometimes, especially when they go that nuts, but look at me, I'm soaking wet.
Good
That
job,
was awesome.
buddy. Good job.
Let's get another one.
All right, let's get back to work here. Our window is closing quick.
Here you go. That she kept growing. I bet she was 45, 46.
Oh, dude, I mean, look at the pictures. That's a dandy fish.
And she's got some girth on her.
I actually took some good pictures of it too, Ben.
I'm sorry, dude.
Fish, man, nice fish. Oh, on the crate, baby, on the crate.
Keys Outdoors only uses the best rods. And now, the Bulldog rods come in 3 price ranges to best suit your needs. The Evolution Series and Select Series all use the same T-Tech Series blanks as the Pro Series. The only difference is that the Evolution and Select Series comes with T-Tech guides, and that's how we save you some serious money. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just getting started in the sport, Bulldog rods have the right rods at the right price to get the job done.
This is my new secret weapon. It's by Musky Mayhem. It's called the Trolling Girl. Heavier blades, heavier wire, heavier clevises designed for one thing and one thing only, trolling. You know, all blades aren't created equal, and now one company stands above. and that is Musky Mayhem with their new 2013 Trolling Girls. Check them out at www.muskymayhem.com. MTO Custom Colors. Keys Outdoors, Musky Mayhem, and Musky Innovations all teamed up this year to bring you the Baitfish series. 4 Cisco patterns from Musky Mayhem. 4 Baitfish patterns from Musky Innovation. And there's only one place you can get these cool custom colors, and that's from Musky Tackle Online. All in all, in the world of musky fishing, well, it doesn't get any better than this. And catching it all on video makes it even sweeter. It just goes to show you what a solid, healthy fishery is supposed to look like. Minnesota, baby. Gotta love it. We weren't done yet. Not only does northern Minnesota have huge giant muskies, well, they also have...
Good stuff. There you go. Mike, got a fish. Gotta go. Camera. Not very big.
Oh my God. Keep him and eat him.
Wow.
A 5-pound walleye.
Tell you what, nice walleye too, man. A little bonus fish here. Tell you what, Minnesota's a great fishery, guys. A lot of great big fish that live and swim in these waters. So, gone.